Chapter 5 Respiratory System in Humans. Learning Objectives. By the end of this chapter, students will be able to understand the process of respiration in humans, distinguish between external and internal respiration, identify the differences between breathing and respiration, learn about the types of respiration, aerobic and anaerobic, comprehend the structure and function of the human respiratory system, recognize common respiratory diseases and their effects. Respiration is a vital process that all living organisms perform to sustain life. In humans, the respiratory system plays a crucial role in supplying oxygen to the body and removing carbon dioxide. In this chapter, you will learn about the various components and functions of the respiratory system, along with the processes involved in respiration. Process of respiration. Respiration is the process by which living organisms take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. It consists of two main stages: external respiration, breathing, and internal respiration, cellular respiration. External respiration. External respiration, commonly known as breathing, involves the intake of oxygen-rich air into the lungs and the release of carbon dioxide-rich air out of the body. This process is essential for providing oxygen to the body and removing carbon dioxide, a waste product of cellular respiration. Internal respiration. Internal respiration, also known as cellular respiration, is a biochemical process that occurs inside the cells. It involves the oxidation of glucose to release energy, carbon dioxide, and water. This process is crucial for the production of energy needed for various cellular activities. The process of respiration can be summarized by the following chemical equation: C6H12O6 plus 6O2 CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy 38 ATP. C6H12O6. This is the glucose obtained from the food we eat. O2, oxygen, is inhaled from the air and transported to the cells via the bloodstream. CO2, carbon dioxide, is a waste product of cellular respiration. It is transported back to the lungs and exhaled out of the body. H2O, water, is another byproduct of the respiration process. Energy 38 ATP. The energy released during cellular respiration is stored in the form of adenosine triphosphate ATP molecules. These ATP molecules are used by the cells to perform various functions. Therefore, respiration is the process where glucose molecules from food are converted into energy-rich ATP molecules, carbon dioxide and water, with the help of oxygen. Differences between breathing and respiration. Breathing and respiration are closely related but distinct processes. While breathing involves the physical movement of air in and out of the lungs, respiration refers to the biochemical process that occurs within the cells to produce energy. Breathing, mechanical process of inhaling and exhaling air, does not involve enzymes. Taking in oxygen, releasing carbon dioxide. No energy is released. Occurs outside the cell in lungs. Respiration, complex biochemical process. Enzymes play a crucial role. Oxidation of glucose into CO2, water and energy. Energy is released and stored as ATP. Occurs inside the cell in mitochondria. Did you know? Respiration occurs in every cell of the body and is essential for converting food into energy. Types of respiration. Respiration can happen in two ways, depending on whether there is oxygen or not. These two types are aerobic and anaerobic. 1. Aerobic respiration, breathing with air. In most animals, including humans, Food is broken down in the presence of oxygen. This is called aerobic respiration. In this process, glucose is fully broken down to make carbon dioxide and water. During aerobic respiration, 38 ATP molecules, a type of energy, are produced from each glucose molecule. 2. Anaerobic respiration, breathing without air. In some small organisms, like certain bacteria, food is broken down without oxygen. This is known as anaerobic respiration. Here, glucose is not fully broken down into carbon dioxide and water. Instead, it is turned into ethyl alcohol or lactic acid. In anaerobic respiration, only 2 ATP molecules are made from each glucose molecule. This means less energy is released compared to aerobic respiration. The process can be shown with the following equation: C6H12O6 2C2H5OH plus 2CO2 plus energy 2 ATP, glucose ethyl alcohol plus carbon dioxide plus energy 2 ATP. Our muscles sometimes do anaerobic respiration when we exercise very hard and run out of oxygen. This can make our muscles feel tired. Differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration takes place with oxygen. Food is completely broken down. 38 ATP molecules are made from one glucose molecule. End products are carbon dioxide 2,2 and water H2O2. Anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration happens without or with little oxygen. Food is not completely broken down. 2 ATP molecules are made from one glucose molecule. End products are ethyl alcohol C2H5OS and carbon dioxide